Thank you. Thanks a lot. Nice to see you. Welcome at home. Well, here it is, hot off the press. There we are, look at that. Bully's Own. And it's jam-packed with really useful articles like how to knit your own hockey and first aid tips for nudist dart players and the Pope's throwing technique. How about that? And I'll tell you, there's a problem page as well. Look at this. Let me just read this to you. Dear Bully, my husband has started to play darts in his sleep. What should I do? Answer, stop snoring, it puts him off his throw. There's some funny people on this, don't there? It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? I'll tell you something else, though. There's a centre page spread. Brilliant, eh? It's a me, centre page. There's nothing. I'll tell you what, I'm not telling you where they put the staple. I'll tell you something else. I'm not telling you what tonight's star prize is. Come on, Bully, drop it in, and we'll hide it from our contestants because we'd very much like them to win it. Let's meet our contestants on tonight's edition of Bullseye. Welcome, all six of you down here to the studios. Nice to see you. Two lads from West Yorkshire. How are you, Dean?
Fine, thanks.
Nice to see you. And Mark. We've got to talk to you both together, really, because you're good pals, aren't you?
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time together, haven't you?
Just a bit.
In rather unusual circumstances.
Yep.
Where have you found yourself living recently?
Well, in back of Vauxhall Chevette for like 4 months.
You've both lived in the back of a Vauxhall Chevette for 4 months. The two of you?
Yeah.
How have you... Tell me, how have you paid your bills? How have you bought the food?
Well, that were down to him, right?
Well, we
Go on, Mark.
play quiz games in pubs between us. And
What do you mean, quiz games? Machines?
yeah,
Machines?
with cash prizes.
They've done fruit machines. That's unbelievable. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming to see us. How are you, Barry?
Fine, thanks.
Nice to see you. And Joe? Oh,
Fine.
pretty lady you are. Barry, what do you do for a living?
I'm a driver fitter and an MOT tester.
For what?
Leading tyre company.
Yeah, is this commercial vehicles or is it any vehicle?
Anything.
Any vehicle or not? Just MOT. Joe, extremely attractive young lady. Where are you from?
Baldock in Hertfordshire.
I know Baldock, yes. But it's very nice down there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
What are you doing now for a living, Joe?
I'm a housing officer for a housing association.
Is that sort of allocating houses?
Yeah, all sorts really, just sort of general management of
Yeah.
about 500 houses.
Really? We've got our two fine lads at the end. We've got Rob or Robert. We call you Robbie. Is that right?
Yeah, whatever.
Rob, 4 acres. Tell us, you've got an interesting hobby, Rob.
Campanology.
Yeah. Work at the local church.
At the local church, yeah.
How often do you practice?
We used to practice once a week, but it's tapered off now.
Is
We
that
only
because
ring
of-
really for weddings now.
It is fascinating, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
All the different. What do they call them? The
Peels.
The yeah, the 1, 4, 8 and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change
It's quite
ringing like.
Interesting. And also you're a part-time fireman as well, aren't
Yep,
you?
that's
So
right.
I suppose you ring the bell on the engine.
Yeah,
don't you? Yeah. Absolutely right. How are you, Brian?
All right, thanks.
Nice to see you. What's your job, Brian?
I'm an estimator with a building services firm.
Does that mean you go out and look at a job and give a price for it?
Well, we tender for the job.
Oh, you
yeah.
tender? I'm
Tendering,
sorry.
yeah.
You tender, and then if the price is competitive, you get it. That's fine. You had a funny experience. You once went in for a rather unique competition for a smile, didn't you?
Yes, I once went in a lovely legs competition.
A lovely legs competition.
But you've got to picture the scene. You've got a stage with a
Yeah.
screen on it.
Of course.
2 holes at the bottom. And you go
Yeah.
up in 2s.
Oh, you put the... I see, you put
And
the legs...
just the legs, you see.
Yeah, that's
And
all they could see.
So we'd had a word with the compere, myself and another lad.
Yeah.
He said, can we go in it? He said, yeah, why not? So I borrowed a skirt, pair of tights, pair of high heels, and this lad put a pair of wellies on, and we went up.
Yeah.
See, up the screen, of course, number 1 won, so I won. Go in the next round, I went up with a girl. I beat her.
They beat the girl.
Yeah, well, this went on. This went on until I got to the semi-final.
Oh, you're joking.
And when I won that... Yeah, I went round the front, you see, because all these macho men judges, you know, give everybody a laugh.
Oh, my God.
Then went back round the back. And I lost in the final.
Oh, what a shame.
But one of the judges came up and said, the only reason you lost is we recognise the shoes.
It's a lovely story. Because there's no rules about whose legs they were, male or female. You're quite right to have a pop at it,
Well,
weren't you?
you'd have the best legs anyway.
Well, of course. Quite right. Give our contestants a nice round of applause. Really good. Well done. Nice one. Well played. Have a good night. Enjoy yourself. Come on with me. Here we go. We'll get on with it again. How are you, Tony?
All right, Jim.
Nice to see you again.
Yes,
I can't believe it. We've been going so long. Here we are. Questions in the drum, waiting to be answered. And over there, as you know by now at home, Our three, we hope, extremely intelligent people hoping to win a fortune, getting these answers correct. Questions in the first round, you know at home, if answered correctly, are worth £30. Let's play Bullseye. Here we go. Mark, choose a subject for Dean.
Faces, please, Jim.
All right, my son. Face. Oh, I feel very old saying that. Sorry, Mark, I didn't mean that. Here we go. Faces,
Okay,
Dean.
That's history, Jim.
History for £30, Mark. Which battle began the Norman conquest of England?
Battle of Hastings.
The Battle of Hastings for £30, but I've got to say, we won the second leg against Agincourt 400 years later, didn't we? We didn't do so badly there. £30 you got. Come on, Joe, choose a subject for Barry.
Books, please, Jim.
Yes, all right, my love. Come on, Barry. Books we'd like.
That's in sport, Jim.
In sport, we can see what they're doing, can't we? They're going for the bullseye to get a good 200-point lead, but it's no good, no bonus. But for £30, Joe, can you tell me this? Who resigned as manager of Liverpool Football Club in February 1991?
Kenny Dalglish.
Right, move on. Come on, Brian.
Britain, please, Jim.
Yes, Great Britain. Why not? Great Britain, Robert. What's Robert going to do?
That's in words.
In words, so none of them have got bonuses, all going for the ball. We can see the tactic. And they're all going to be equal. If you can tell me this, Brian, what name is given to the fairy shoemakers of Ireland?
The leprechauns.
Leprechauns. What a load of cobblers. Absolutely right. You're all on £30 each. Well played. Excellent. Let's move on. £50 a question. A little more difficult, the questions, and the categories are going. Even though at this stage, I've got to say, they're not the intended ones. Let's see what we do here. Move on to round two. Choose a subject, Mark, for Dean.
I'll try faces again, please, Jim.
Faces this time. Now, is the bullseye going to feature or not? Faces we're looking for.
OK, Dean. 50.
He's learnt his lesson. Here we go. £50 you've got. Here we go, Mark, for another £50. Who is that?
Nicholas Witchell.
Nicholas Witchell is absolutely right. A very professional man. Well played. Joe for Barry.
I think we'll try books again, please.
We try books again. I wonder if Barry's learnt his lesson. Books again.
100.
100. He's more than learnt his lesson. Well played. This is for another £50. You're on £130, Joe. Another £50. Who wrote the Inspector Morse books?
No, I'm sorry. I don't
No
know.
idea. Well, thanks for saving us time. In fact, it was Colin Dexter. We move on. What do you think, Brian, for Rob?
I'll try Britain again, please.
We're trying Britain. Great Britain we go. Here we go, Rob.
50.
£50 you've got. You're on 80. Another £50 for you here, Brian, if you can tell me this. Which fish, if caught in British waters, must by law first be offered to the Queen?
The sturgeon.
The sturgeon is right. You just try taking a dead fish to Buckingham Palace and see how far you get. It's absolutely right. What can I say? All three of you on £130 per couple. Well played. Questions in the third round, £100 each. A little more difficult. Let's look at what we've got left to choose from. We've got places, showbiz, affairs and spelling. So here we go for the last time in game one. What do you think, Mark, for Dean?
Affairs, please.
Affairs we'd like, Dean. Affairs we'd like. And the pressure's just building up a little bit now, isn't it?
OK, Dean. 50.
No problem. £50 you have. You're on 180. For a further £100, Mark, can you name two of the three Baltic states which are campaigning for independence from the USSR?
Estonia and Lithuania.
Good man. Just for a smile, do you know the other one?
Latvia.
Good lad. Yes, you shall have £100. Well done. All right, Joe, here we go for Barry.
Showbiz, please.
Showbiz we'd like. Come on, Barry.
50.
£50. Well played. 180. For another £100, Joe, it's a show business question. Because of superstition, you don't say good luck to an actor on opening night. What do you say?
Break a leg.
That's right, unless it's Jeremy Beadle, and then you mean it. That's fine. All right, you're on two... I didn't mean it, Jeremy, I promise you. £280. What's going to happen now? What do you think, Brian?
Places, please.
All right, places we'd like, Rob. and you need to be in there, old son.
OK, Rob. Best of luck. 50. Well done.
You have all played extremely well. I don't believe this. Another £100 for you, Brian. The highest waterfall in the world is the Angel Falls. I need the country. Which country is it in, Brian?
Don't know.
No idea.
No.
We can tell you. Venezuela. Venezuela. Gives us the scores at the end of game one. £280 for Mark and Dean, Joe and Barry, £280, and only just behind Brian and Robert with £180. Well played. All right. We move on. Extremely close competitive game this evening. Now it's game two. 3 dart players compete in 3 rounds of darts against each other to win for their partner a question. And the value of that question is the winning score. And it's pounds for points, really. So it's over to Tony.
OK, Dean. First round. Best of luck. It's 1, 20, and 20. 41. OK, Barry, 41 to me. Treble 20. Treble 20. And treble 20, 180! It's hard to beat, Robert, but you can still tie it. 5, 1, and treble 20, that's 66. So Barry with 180, Jim, first round.
Listen carefully to this, Joe. What was the name of the boat in which Sir Francis Chichester sailed round the world?
Was it the Golden Hind?
We can offer it to Brian for £66, Brian. Do you know the answer?
Gypsy Moth, the 4th.
It's correct, sir. Gives you £66. At the end of round one in game two, we've got £280, playing £280. Ooh, playing £246. All to play for. Back to Tony.
Okay, Dean. It's very close. Best of luck. 20. 20. And treble 20, that's 100. Well done. Okay, Barry. 1. 20. And 20, 41. Robert, 100 to beat. Treble 1, treble 20, and 20, 83 unlucky. The second round, though, goes to Dean with 100.
But here's your question for £100. The Battle of El Alamein was a decisive British victory in World War II. In which country is the town of El Alamein?
Egypt.
Egypt gives you £100. Gives us 380, playing 280, playing 246. Last round, back to Tony.
Well, here we go. Final round, lads. Everything's a play for. Treble 1. 20. And 20, 43. There you have it, Barry. 43. 5. 20. And 20, 45. And that's the score that's leading, Robert. 45. Treble 20. 20. And 585, which takes the final round, Jim.
It's not enough to take you to Bullish Prize Board, Brian, but it's still worth £85 to you. Good luck with this. How many fluid ounces make a British pint?
20.
Good man. You try asking for 20 fluid ounces when you go for a pint of bitter. Well done. Gives you £85. Gives us the scores. Well, £280 for Joe and Barry, £331 for our two boys from the West Country, Brian and Robin. But through to Bullish Prize Board, we've got Mark and Dean. We've got to say cheerio to Joe and Barry and Brian and Robert. In you come. Well played. That was excellent. That really was. We put your tankard there. Well, it's a tankard there and one there. And here we've got a goblet there and another tankard here. Boys have got a tankard each. Goblet there for you, Joe. Oh, 180, dear. You'll speak to her afterwards, won't you? Of course you will. She's too lovely a lady to have an argument with. That's marvellous. All that money we've got to count out. £280 for you two. So near. Oh, dear, never mind. You're absolutely right. £331 for the two boys from down there. Not bad, is it? 330.
Not a bad day out, is it?
No, not a bad day out at all. I shall count this out. It'll take me 2 minutes. Come back for the second half. We're loving it tonight. See you in 2 minutes. There he is, our revolving super deluxe bully. It's bronze bully time now, charity throw. The two lads, well, you got through there, didn't you? I thought that 180 had buried you, really.
Yeah.
But didn't he throw well?
Was he now?
A good player, wasn't he?
Unlucky.
Yes, he was, actually. He was. But never mind, you've done it, you're there, and there's no look about getting to Bully's prize board. You can relax a second. It's charity time now. One of our favourites here. He's been with us ever since the series started. And he's scored this 301 5 out of 7 times to date, putting the pressure on him a little bit. Do you know who it is? Have you picked him out yet? He's throwing behind me. We hope he does well tonight and gets the 301 because it's a great charity the boys have got. As he throws for charity, a marvellous round of applause and encouragement, please, for Richie Gardner.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Should spare you one, Richie. Best of luck. 20. Treble 20. And 20. 100. Good start. $20. Treble 20. And 20. 100. Come on, Rich. OK, best of luck. 20, 20, and 20, 60, very near. Still 260. That's goodly well played.
Nice to see you. Oh, the boys there were going for you. They were saying, oh, it's brilliant. Nice to have you back.
Yes,
It's 5 out of 8, but it's still a good, more than adequate average, I promise.
It's very difficult, that is.
It is, isn't it?
It's very hard, yeah.
The boys, you felt it today, haven't you, a little bit? And these two are coolies.
It sure does make your heart pump.
Does it? Yeah. Tell us, you're not too happy about the game of darts at the moment, the state of the game, are you, in the country at the moment?
No, it's declining a little bit. Why's
that, then?
Well, I don't know. There's a few things going on in the public bar. There's pool tables going, there's karaoke nights. And unfortunately, the younger people aren't playing darts now.
Not doing just as much. And it's not on the box as much as it used to be, is it?
No.
And yet, you see, last year, the World Champions, it was the best television.
It was a terrific...
It was marvellous, wasn't it?
A brilliant championship, yeah.
A couple of years, and yet, I don't know. What do you think the answer is, Richie?
Well, I don't know, Jim. I think there should be more Bullseye, myself.
Bullseye every night?
Every night.
What do you think? I think that's absolutely right. What a gentleman and a scholar. Anyway, you've got, what did you get, 260? 260. That's going, where's it going, boys?
Going to a burns unit at a famous hospital.
A very famous hospital in Wakefield. We know the one. Yes, thank you very much indeed, Richie. I know you're going to wish the lads... Well, I don't think they're going to need it because they've played very, very well. Nice to see you.
Cheers, Jim.
If we do some more, you come and see us.
Yes, of course I will.
You're always welcome.
Cheers, mate.
Richie Gardner, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. All right. These two vagrants from West Yorkshire. Real smoothies, as cool as cucumbers. Right, it's Bully's prize board now. Let's see what we've got for you tonight.
In 1.
Look what's cooking. Fast. It's a modern design full-power microwave oven.
In 2.
Who needs a goat when you've got this fabulous electric lawnmower?
In 3.
It's an ice cream maker, like Bully. Just the thing for Sundays.
In 4.
Save the universe on this electronic video games centre.
In 5.
A 21-piece tea service, as used at the Whipsnade Chimp House.
In 6.
Drive everyone off the bus with this personal stereo.
In 7.
Ever wanted to own a golf club? Now you can. A complete set of 9 in a bag.
In 8.
Do morning DJs turn you off? Get your own back when you hit the switch on this clock radio.
And Bully's special prize.
For the less than keen gardener, lie back and watch the garden grow with this outdoor swing hammer. I've heard you talking there, you've remembered them, it's a test of memory as well as skill, and you've clocked the ones you want. You've 9 darts, 9 prizes, OK? Keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for two in the bed. You're putting the lights out, boys. When the lights gone out, you've won. OK? 6 for you. In you go for your first 3. And Mark's 3. Best of luck now, boys. Listen
OK, Dean. Settle into it. No rush. It's black. That's red. It's number 7.
Fine, that's the set of golf clubs.
Red again, number 4.
Well done. That's the video game centre. Excellent. Oh, that's it. You can make money for yourself now, boys.
OK, Mark. It's black. Black. And black again. Unlucky,
All right.
Mark.
Still, he hasn't lost you any. You're okay.
Right, you are,
Don't
Dean.
worry. Not a problem.
Still 3 to go. Black. But that's red. It's number 1.
That's the microwave oven.
And red again, number 2.
Excellent. That's the lawnmower. Let's have a look at what you've won. The microwave oven, the lawnmower, the video game centre, and the set of golf clubs. OK? You've done very well. You've done very well. Let me explain the last 2 minutes of this edition of Bullseye. The £260 that Richie got for you, that's off to Wakefield, to your Burns unit. No problem. That's safe as houses. The rest of it is not. Your money, £380, and your prizes, which I've just listed, I'm going to ask you to consider gambling. Would you like to gamble your money and your prizes for tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully? 101 or more with 6 darts. 3 for you, Mark, then 3 for you, Dean. All right? If you win, the lot. If you lose, BFH. Bus fare home. That is some considerable gamble. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell me what you want to do. It's revolving. You've got the audience there. What do you think? You've got 400 quid. £380. They're all looking at the family over there, aren't you? Right, boys? It's settled. It is some gamble, this. £380 and your prizes. Tell me what you're doing.
I'll gamble.
You're going to go for it unhesitatingly. Non-dart player first. Take all the time in the world. All the time in the world. All the time in the world. Please take your time.
Mark, don't rush it.
Please take your time.
You
can romp this. You do deserve to.
Take your time. All right? Best of luck, Mark. 5. 20. And 5. 30. That's all right. Still not out of it. Dean, 71 or more for tonight's star prize. Best of luck. 1. 20. Unlucky 18. That's the gamble.
I've got to short you, boys. I'm awfully sorry. Come and have a look at what you could have done. Have a look at it. It grieves me to short you. It really does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, lads. I'm awfully sorry. Boys, it's a Vauxhall Nova, brand new. It could have been yours. There's nothing I can say about it. You're brave lads to have a go at it. A lot of courage there, and you played well all day. You'll be stars when it goes out. I promise you they'll admire your bravery. Unlucky, never mind. Thanks to Richie Gardner, £260 off to your hospital in Wakefield for the Burns unit. I know you're pleased about that. You've got your bullies in your tankers. I know you've had a memorable day. Well, you won't forget it for a while, will you? Not a lot I can say. Thanks for watching Bullseye. Come back next week. Watch us next Sunday. We'll surprise you again if we can. You can't beat a bit of bullet. Bye.
Tomorrow at 9 on Challenge, the Chasers are back doing their chasing in, well, The Chase. At the same time over on Pick, the Road Wars give those of you perusing Pick's sleek curves a fascinating look at car crime and the people who love to do it.